explore the questions and answers, that is the reading and critical thinking section. The very first question we have here is, what makes Pakistan particularly vulnerable to the impacts of global warming? The question actually means that what are the factors uh, which makes Pakistan exposed to, or that Pakistan is in the state of danger because of the global warming. So here we have the answer, and it says Pakistan diverse geography. That is the first thing, which includes mountains, plains, and coastlines, and it is exposed to the glacial melt, heat wave, and sea level rise. So all the areas, they are affecting in different ways. And another thing is heavy dependence on agriculture, dear students. Then we are making rapid urbanization, and we have limited financial and technical resources. All these factors are actually making Pakistan vulnerable to the impact of global warming and the climate change. Okay, dear students, the second question is, how does rising temperature affect urban areas like Karachi? So, the rising temperature, as we are starting the answer from this word, and it is worsened, means further the things are going bad by greenhouse gas emissions and urban heat islands. So they are actually making cities like Karachi experience frequent and intense heat waves. And on top of that, inadequate infrastructure and dense construction, because too many people are living in a small area, so that is trapping the heat, and actually it is posing severe health risk and a lot of pressure on or straining city resources. So that is how you need to respond to this particular question. The third question is, what is the connection between glacial melting and water scarcity in Pakistan? That means, on one side, the glaciers are melting, and apparently it looks as if there should be plenty of water, but we will definitely explore how it is going to create water scarcity in Pakistan. So here, dear students, we may see that glaciers who are feeding the Indus River, because Indus is the biggest river in Pakistan, and so these glaciers are melting rapidly due to rising temperatures. Initially, that means in the beginning, actually it causes floods, but over time it reduces river flow. That means with the passage of time, the river flow will be reduced, and that is going to threaten water availability for all purposes, for agriculture and drinking, and especially in those areas which are river dependent. So in the long run, actually there is going to be water scarcity in Pakistan. So that is the connection between glacial melting and water scarcity. Dear students, question number 4 states, why are extreme weather events becoming more frequent in Pakistan? Extreme weather events means, first of all, definitely we have listed here. So, global warming, actually, that is the main cause, that is disrupting or destroying the atmospheric conditions, and these are the extreme weather events like floods, droughts, and cyclones. So they are becoming more and more frequent. And what are the other conditions? Actually, Pakistan's geographical diversity, that means having different kind of geographies like coastal lines, deserts, and mountains, plains, and rapid urbanization. So these are the reasons or the events which are making country highly prone to severe and unpredictable water patterns. That means once we face droughts, and other years we may face the floods. So these are the extreme events which are becoming more and more frequent in Pakistan. The question number 5 is, how does global warming impact Pakistan's agriculture sector? So first of all, let us see global warming, the effect of global warming. So the effect of global warming is changes in temperature, rainfall and frequent extreme weather events like so all these are actually how they are affecting agriculture sector. They are reducing crop productivity and they increase uncertainty. So what is going to happen next? For example, wheat yields, as it said, are expected to decline. In 2020 there was a locust attack. So all these actually highlight the agriculture's growing vulnerability to the climate change. That means in the years coming, the agriculture sector is going to see more impact of this global warming. All right, dear students, the question number 6 is why is it important for Pakistan to implement the heat management plan under the SDG, that is Sustainable Development Goal, and it is number 13, which is going to be implemented. Uh, the answer is the heat wave management plan actually helps Pakistan reduce death and damage from extreme heat by introducing early warning systems and awareness program. So that is how it is going to support the country's effort to meet the sustainable development goal number 13, that is to combat and take action on the climate. So this should be the answer, and definitely this SDG 13 is very very important for Pakistan. Alright, so the question number 7 says, what role does Pakistan's reliance on agriculture play in its vulnerability to climate change? That means Pakistan is depending very heavily on the agriculture sector, and the agriculture actually is quite vulnerable because if the climate is changing, how Pakistan's reliance will be more vulnerable. So let's see what answer we have here. Actually, Pakistan's economy and food security depend heavily. We are saying the same. A sector highly sensitive to temperature and rainfall changes. So this dependence actually makes the country more exposed to crop loss, droughts, and food insecurity, and all these are actually caused by the global warming. So definitely, if Pakistan is going to depend more on its agriculture, we are more vulnerable to the climate changes. All right, dear students, the last question of all in our exercises: can limited financial and technical resources hinder Pakistan's ability to adapt to climate change? That means the resources we have in terms of finance and the technical resources, can that be a problem? Can it stop Pakistan to adapt to the climate change? So obviously we may say yes. Pakistan's limited financial and technical capacity restricts investment in climate adaptation projects and disaster management and infrastructure. So actually we need to invest more in climate adaptation projects, secondly the disaster management, and lastly the general infrastructure. And obviously because it is limited, so that is making it difficult to effectively mitigate and respond to climate related threats and disasters. So that is all for the questions and answer session, and I hope by going through these answers you will be able to understand the questions, answers, and the overall lesson, and that is going to be helpful in your paper. So all the best, dear students, and inshallah we'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.